it's kind of cloudy at the top, cloudy at the bottom, or cloudy in the clear in the middle somewhat and cloudy at the bottom. It wasn't supposed to do that. So needless to say, that was a fail. I let the items sit overnight so I can let the thickener sit in there and help thicken the product up. And so far, this is what it looks like so far. And I think that's the thickener, but it should be completely hydrated now. I added the ZepaMax Zen, I think that's what it's called, and the Clear Hands. The Clear Hands is finally dissolved. It took it a while. It took it like overnight to dissolve. And the ZepaMax Zen has completely dissolved. They say give it like a couple of hours to 8 hours, which I did. I gave it way more than 8 hours. And unfortunately, it's still very loose and very watery, which that's not a bad thing, but it's not a good thing either. It smells good, and it's probably going to lather very well. But this is the result. It's not a fail, but it's not exactly what I wanted either. Excuse my hands. Just finished washing them. So, unfortunately, this isn't what I wanted. Well, it's what I wanted, but it's not the texture that I want. So, but we'll try again. I know it's thicker. I'm going to use it next time. So, this is it. Talk to you later, guys. So, this is basically what I decided to use. I found an old, well, I won't say it's old, but it is a used. It's not a brand new used foam pump. I had something else in this, as you can see, and so I decided to use it. I decided to reuse it. So. And yeah, it's kind of grubby looking, but the only thing that's been in it is like test products. So I keep reusing it. I rinse it out, reuse it again. And being that this is for me to use, to test out and try out and see how I like it, we'll go from there. And this is the remaining amount of it. It's got a nice pretty lather on it. Look at those bubbles. Those are some pretty bubbles. I didn't add any coloring. So this is what it looks like. So I think it'll be better in the foam pump. Let me see how it looks. I'm gonna squirt some in this. We're gonna see how it comes out. that over there. See? Let's see. There you go. Nice. Nice foam. Let me see if I can show you some in my hand. Give me a second. This is what it looks like in my hand. Very soft. Very nice bubbles. Nice slippage. So it feels good. So I'm going to test it out and see what you think. Tell you what you think. Tell you what I think of it. So we'll see. I'm not trying to spill anything on the floor, but yeah. It smells great though. I love the smell of it. So we'll see. It provided great bubbles. It felt really great on my hand. Leaves a great scent on the hand. So I do know I like the ingredients. I just gotta find me a good thickener. So I'm trying to decide. But it leaves a great, look at those bubbles. It leaves really nice bubbles. See? And imagine those bubbles. It gives a great lather too. If you want to see me demonstrate the lather, let me know in the comments below and I'll do that. But so far I like it. Just gotta get it thickened. But it's not an absolute fail, but it's not a complete win. But trial and error and testing. That's what we do here. Testing until we do it exactly the way we want it to look. And exactly right. So, another advice to us, but at least I have an idea of what we like, and we're taking a step in the right direction. So, I won't keep going. Keep talking to y'all and boring y'all because it's late and I'm tired and I'm rambling. So, I will talk to y'all later, guys. Stay safe, stay decent. Bye. Okay, guys, I wanted to come back and show you the result of the product I was looking. It's a couple of days later. Matter of fact, it's actually a week or two later. And this is what it looks like. This is what happened. Yeah, I'm using a container. And as you can see, it started to separate. You got cloudy here, semi here, in the middle right here. I don't know if you can see it that well, but yeah, it's kind of cloudy at the top, cloudy at the bottom, or cloudy clear in the middle somewhere, and cloudy at the bottom. It wasn't supposed to be that. So needless to say, that was a fail. I think that's a little crazy. But it still lathers, and it still cleans, but it looks like that, and it's very, very watery. But it's still soaks up and everything, or lathers, like I said. So I'm gonna have to start back and figure out whatever it is and whatever it is incorrectly. I need to check the surfactants of what I use because I'm using a new thickener that I've never used before. So that's probably the thing that caused it. I'm thinking I didn't use it correctly. So, or I didn't mix it long enough. I'm not sure. Because I've heard that some surfactants and some thickeners do not work well together. So I got to go back and check to make sure that's not the case, which I'm thinking it may be. And that's why it turned out the way it did. Luckily, this was a new surfactant and I didn't order a whole huge amount of it, thank goodness. So that'll give me time, I guess, to play around with it and sample it out. I do have some trusted thickeners that I use all the time that I know and that I know they get good results with. I just wanted to try something a little different because I had heard about it and it sounded like it was going to be a good thickener. And when I see other people use it and make things with it, it turns out really well. However, with me, it did not. And that's just par for the course. That's a part of learning and whatnot, and part of experimenting. That's why you make things and you test them out before you bring them to the public. And I love creating and making things. My sister and I both do. So this is just a part of that. So it's back to the drawing board. Go back and look at our formula and the ingredients of our formula and determine what to do next, or just take that thickener out and use one of the ones we normally use, or try another thickener. Because I have a couple of thickeners that I can try. I have my trusty dusties, my tried and true that I use all the time that are consistent, but I wanted to try some new ones that I had heard really great things about. And so far there's a nice little learning curve with that, so that's the big factor. So back to the drawing board. This was a sale, which I'm okay with that. It still works. It's still lavish, but I will not be doing anything with that and giving that to anybody. I don't even want to send that out as like test samples or anything like that because I know that's not what I want it to look like. My sister was like, eee. So I will talk to y'all later and probably come up with another video showing y'all another thicker I might be using. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm on a roll with, you know, testing out new stuff because we did order some new products or some new ingredients. I won't say new products, new ingredients, and that we're going to test them out and stuff. So I'm kind of excited about that. And those are not that, I guess, that testy. That you can kind of use them a little bit easier than what we've been using and stuff. So there's some hydrosols, some essences, some extracts, stuff like that. So I'm excited about testing those out and seeing what I can create with those. I have a couple of ideas that I would love to create, and I just want to see before I, you know, start filming them to see what it's going to do. I'm excited about that. And if I look a little tired, y'all, I'm getting over a bad cold. I just got to the point where I am, you know, able to move around and stuff and not feel like I'm really tired or exhausted. So, and that's why I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos. I do have some upcoming videos, but those I filmed previously. I haven't been feeling well enough to, or strong enough to feel like to make anything. Plus, I was sick and I don't like, you know, testing or making anything when I'm sick and not feeling good because I don't want, you know, germs and stuff like that. So, I'm gonna just stop rambling. I hope that y'all are subscribed to this channel, because if you're not, you need to be. And if you're not subscribed to our Instagram channel, you need to be subscribed to that, our Facebook, and our TikTok. Our TikTok, we're becoming a little more active on TikTok. Not as much, but we are starting to get active on there. We're always on Instagram, and we're definitely always on Facebook. So make sure you subscribe to all our social media channels. Make sure you definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel because we're always on here. So, and make sure you subscribe to our newsletter so you can stay abreast of all the new things we're going to be doing. And if you subscribe to our text messaging, you will find out first about any type of sales that we have before anybody else. So that's a plus. So I'll quit the rambling. Talk to y'all later, guys. Stay safe, stay decent. Bye, guys.